I'm Brian, and I'm in your neighborhood to break down the upcoming 2K Compete events. This weekend, make your way to the Rec, because all day Saturday and all day Sunday, you can earn double rep. Double the rep, double the fun. Next weekend, check out Specialty Appreciation Shooter. If you've applied 12 or more badge points into shooting, you'll earn double rep for all games played at the Cages, the Rec, and the Beach. And if you've applied 20 or more badge points into shooting, you'll earn triple rep. On the Wednesday after that, head back to the Rec, because it's another chance for you to earn double rep. That's it for me. I'll see you on the courts.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV. We're nearing the end of the season, and that means it's time for the highly anticipated Top Play of the Year vote.
Yes, all season long you've been submitting your plays and voting on your favorites, but now it comes down to these four. We've taken each seasonal winner throughout the year, fall, winter, spring, and summer, and you get to vote on which one is the absolute best.
So get ready to vote. Your top plays have kept us in awe all this year. Now it comes down to this, the top plays of the year and a 1 million VC award. You ready to make a VC millionaire? Let's see the 4 plays you selected to compete. In the fall, your first seasonal winner was at NZ Rotham, who blocked a shot in the Rec, and his teammate drains the game winner from full court. The chilliest play of winter was sent in from AdToySoldier98, who was clutch in their own right with a 3/4 court shot from the ground after the dive. The spring started to heat up with @KingLashawn13, who dunked on 4 defenders and spun around to look at all of them. And we reached peak heat this summer with summer's winner @TheRealOGBilly, who ran defenders all over the place and put up a game-winning green in their face. It's all on you. Choose your top play of the year. Thanks for everyone for the awesome plays you submitted. We will keep looking for them on social media when you use the hashtag 2KTVWow. Stay tuned next week for the winner in our 2KTV Awards.
What in the...
Welcome to the Space Jam!
On July 16th, I need to assemble an elite team.
Follow me, Doc.
The Tooniverse is expanding. So many different worlds to explore. I'm Robin.
Nerd alert.
Space Jam, rated PG.
We've been checking out the 2K League since tip-off, and this season is on fire. And here's a look at what you can expect from the turn.
The NBA 2K League officially turns the page to their 4-day tournament on July 14th, with all 23 teams participating remotely from their local markets. Teams seeded 10 through 23 will compete on day 1, hoping to advance to the following day's 16-team bracket with teams seeded 1 through 9. From there, it's a frenzy to the finals. These teams will be battling for more than just league supremacy, as the turn also has a $260,000 prize pool. Raptors Uprising GC won the 2020 edition of the turn, with Kenny Got Work winning tournament MVP. But who will win this year's edition of the turn? Could it be Pacers Gaming, who led the Western Conference in wins and have 630, scoring nearly 35 points per game this season? Or could it be Wizards District Gaming, who have been hot as of late and are still looking to ride the momentum of their 2020 NBA 2K League Championship? And we can't forget about My Team Tournament runner-up Splashy, who is averaging nearly 34 points per game for Jazz Gaming. And if he continues to rain in threes, who knows what can happen. All games will air live starting July 14th at 6 p.m. Eastern, and there will be a broadcasting spotlight of fans who interact with the league on social media using the hashtag #Let'sGo2KL. There's also going to be a virtual prize cannon, so make sure you tune in and see what the turn is all about. Next week, we are celebrating you, the 2K community. It's our annual 2K TV Awards.
We have 10 awards going out to community members that have shown serious commitment and skills in NBA 2K21 this season. Prizes include a ton of 2K21 VC, and this year, we're also throwing in some 2K22 VC to get you off to a good start. Of course, what good is VC without the game? That's also included in the prize package, plus a My Team Dark Matter card, and more. It's also our season finale, so we'll be looking back at the best moments from this season.
Make sure you check back because you won't want to miss it. Until then, enjoy the game.
GeForce Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The activity in front of the Brooklyn Museum, not too far from our setting today here at the Barclays Center. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. We have all heard the rumors regarding Kyrie Irving's moodiness. His teammate Kevin Durant said, Kyrie is an artist. He has his way of doing things, and I support him.
All right, David, thank you. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Junior in at the point guard position. And for the Nets, inside we got Prince and Jordan. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. And a guy like Jared Allen, so athletic at the center position. Kenny, how much fun is it to play with a mobile big like Allen is?
Oh, yeah, he could bail you out on both ends of the floor.
He
You
sure
make a bad
can,
pass.
yes.
Oh, he's going to go get it. Oh, your guy beat you to the rim. He's going to go smack it out of there.
Pass to Junior. From deep. LeVert grabs the miss. Here's Prince. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Boy, gets the bucket through the contact. Torian Prince, he earned every bit of that one.
Carter, the pass to Junior. Yes, that goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
It's LeVert on the wing. Over Levine. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Well, Karis LeVert can fill it up from anywhere, but this guy is a terrific mid-range scorer.
Junior dishes to Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. For 3, Harris. The shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Outside Jordan. In the corner, it's Harris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against the Pacers in Indiana.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Here's LeVert. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
And the jam by Levine.
Well, one of the things you think about immediately with Zach LaVine is his gifted, incredible athleticism. Shows it off there.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. We hear all these different terms about resting players, but Kenny, load management seems to be the one that is stuck. Is that something you wish was around, for instance, when you played?
Honestly, I probably didn't want it, but if I used it, I would have been a much better player, honestly. Because your body is at 170 pounds, 6'3", is not built to play 82 games in playoffs. It's not built for that. Your body's just not meant for that. So, yes, I might have been, Greg, I might have been in a couple All-Stars, man, I think, man. I could have done some things.
But wasn't there pride in players in playing 82 games?
In all reality, the pride was in you had to work for that next contract. The dollars are such now that it's an investment for the team that they're trying to protect. So it means as much for them to make sure you're rested and ready to go, to Kenny's point, as it does to you. You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Prince outside. Will it go? The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Junior way outside. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Junior's got 7 points in the game.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Porter. Another one falls for Chicago.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
You know, every player has that moment when they know it's their last season in the league. Their body tells them, their mind probably leads them in that direction. Did you know, Kenny, when it was time to retire?
When the paycheck stopped coming, I was like, I think it's time to give it up.
No, your body, right?
Oh, my body.
Yeah.
That was one reason. But then there's a play in basketball when you get a steal. You take a picture back to see who's chasing you. And when you realize when you're young, guys don't chase you. They have that body language, they're not coming after you. But when you turn around and they all have that body language like they're coming after you, it's time to retire.
Man, the funny thing for me, being more of a defensive player, I never forget, it was a loose ball, like at half court, and I was like 5-6 feet from it. And I looked at it and I said to myself, can I get that? And by the time I processed it,
it was gone.
The young fella had already got it. I went home and cried that night. True story, because I knew
really
time to hang him up, baby.
Yeah. How old were you?
I was 34. Wow.
You know who the real guy made me retire?
Who?
Darryl Armstrong. It was a preseason game. I was with Detroit, and this guy full pressure me, and I couldn't really bring the ball. I couldn't bring the ball up. I couldn't bring it up. I had to let somebody else bring the ball up. He was pressuring me. I was like, it's time.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now, and the first one drops.
And Markkanen is a perfect candidate for that stretch four. Outstanding at pulling the trigger from deep and not afraid to go inside and bang with the other bigs.
It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And the Bulls with possession. It's a 21-2 run, totally rolling here. Carter with the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Irving passes to Jordan. Markkanen against Prince. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Kenny, so much can happen on draft night. What was it like for you the night you were selected out of North Carolina, number 6 overall?
It was interesting because I wasn't sure if I was going to Sacramento.
Really?
Because I interviewed for everyone else in the top 10 basically except for me. And they took me without an interview. And that surprised me. Not very often, Greg, in life you get a job without an interview.
Yeah.
Well, I got that.
A high-paying job.
A high-paying one at that.
No less.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Irving. Outside, Levine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
How about he has yet to miss? 4-4 to start.
Nets trail by 21. And the pass to Irving. It's deflected.
Oh, how about that hustle from Junior? Send it back. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Harris finds Irving. Three-pointer. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Irving with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. That sends Kyrie Irving to the free throw line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. And a new group in for the Nets. Boykins checked in. Jared Allen comes in for Taurean Prince. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert. Then for the Bulls, Young's checked in for Markkanen, and it's White in for Otto Porter Jr. And every team needs a go-to scorer late in close games. Kenny, when you think about your list of what qualities are essential to be that guy in crunch time, what are they?
I think to be a great crunch time player is to not look at it as crunch time. Like, these are the shots that I would take regardless of the situation. I think LeBron got criticized for that early in his career when he would pass up shots. But he takes the same shot regardless of the situation, which makes him more comfortable.
I would have to agree with that. The other thing, too, as the game has changed, I think your ability to be able to set up the shot, to Kenny's point, like because the court's open now, right? It's not as physical, so if I can move without it and get to my sweet spots, and I think that also helps you to be able to finish in rhythm.
Nets trailed by 21. Dinwiddie outside. He kicks to Crawford. And too long on the shot.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And that one's good, Junior.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Irving passes to Boykins. Crawford against Levine. Crawford up top. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here is Boykins, defended by Carter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Brooklyn, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an The first one falls, so he's checked in for Carter. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Zach LaVine. Prince, the pass to Jordan. Kenny, as a freshman, you joined one of the great lineups to ever play in college basketball with guys like Michael Jordan, Sam Perkins. I mean, it was a who's who of the game.
When I walked on campus,
New York,
he picked me up at the airport, you know, drove me around.
He had a car?
Oh, yes, he did. But it was just great. Playing there with those kind of guys, it really gets you ready and prepares you for it.
Had you met Jordan before you went
on
to
a
Carolina?
visit, just on a visit.
On a visit you
But
had.
he wasn't the best player really at the time. Sam Perkins was the guy. He was a 4-year All-American, first team. So it was Sam Perkins who everyone was in awe, and plus he was from New York.
Yes. Taking a look at the Bulls, Markkanen and Carter are up front. LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3, and it's Junior in at the 1. Now here's Dinwiddie. D right on him. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got 6 here in this quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
The Bulls leading by 14. Pass to Junior. Carter kicks to Junior. Here's Markkanen. Passes to Junior. They double him with Jordan. Clock at 6. Pass to Junior. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Prince. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. It's LeVert on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Pacers, delivered quite a performance. He had an impressive number of points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
LeVert the pass to Dinwiddie. Kenny, your former team, the Rockets, have suggested that the league move to start the free agency ahead of the NBA draft. From what you hear, is that idea picking up some momentum?
Well, that's how it is in other pro leagues. You know,
it is, right.
You have the free agency, then you know exactly what you need in the draft. So it would make sense. You drafted something, and all of a sudden you get all these different free agents. You don't need those young players because typically young players are 2 to 3 years away.
The landscape changes.
Yeah, it has, but I like the way we have it because the one advantage with the rookies is they come in as a brand, which is an advantage to you. You think about Zion coming in, it changed the entire landscape of the Pelicans franchise. Like, those guys do have a lot of value if they played in college and been able to build up that brand.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. To the right side. A three-pointer, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And you can see the floor awareness there. Junior more than capable of spotting the open teammate.
It's the Nets now, down by 15. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And that one misses.
Now, when DeAndre Jordan is engaged, this guy is flat out a difference maker. He understands how to play to his strengths.
The Bulls making a switch here. Lamb's checked in. And the second free throw, good. The Bulls leading by 14. Nowadays, it seems, less dominant center.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good, Levine. Dinwiddie with it. A 23-point game for him in the win against Detroit. And there's the pass to LeVert. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
That's good from Porter on the assist by Junior. Junior's got 6 assists in the game. Now here's Dinwiddie. Defense right on him. Pass to LeVert. Puts up a 3. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
And a lethal score from pretty much every spot on the floor. Markkanen attracts a lot of defensive attention.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That free throw good from Markkanen. And Markkanen drops them both. Nets trail by 18. Now here's Dinwiddie. 12 points for him. Oh, Porter in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
A terrific timing. Porter hanging around on the receiving end.
Brooklyn with the ball. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense. This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
That's all you.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
And here's LeVert. He has 5. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Unloads from 13. No good from Jordan.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
He's got the hot hand, guys, and his teammates just keep feeding Junior.
There's a minute 47 left to play here in the second quarter. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded closely. Jordan finds Dinwiddie. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And we want to thank the Jet for giving us his thoughts. Kenny, you can stop by here anytime. That door is always open for you.
Well, the door's open, but I'm going to steal a key just in case you don't invite me back. I'm taking it right now.
Well, he'll have the key.
Yes, sir. I'm taking the key right now.
He's a
We'll tell
fellow PG. We got to let him in.
Yes, sir. I want to be back.
You guards always stay together. What a pleasure it was to have Kenny joining us. Doris, he's been in the business for a long, long time.
Boy, as great as Kenny Smith was on the basketball court, he was a tremendous guard, a championship guard. He's been equally impressive off of it. This guy's a mainstay in the studio, Emmy Award winner, truly a special treat.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Wound up there for Allen.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
The Bulls leading by 18. Porter dishes to Lamb. Kicks to White. Tries it from 9. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Bulls have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Free throw good, Junior.
Yeah, a nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Valentine's checked in for Chicago.
Well, this guy's a native of Newark, New Jersey, and he exemplifies, Junior, the grit and grind of his city in how he plays. You talk about hard-nosed, that's Junior.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And that one's good, Junior.
Well, just great positioning by Junior there. Gets the ball, zero hesitation, and a catch and shoot.
Here's Irving, and he gets the bucket. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Bulls lead by 19. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Junior in this one. He's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. And it's Harris in at the small forward. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court, as the Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you. Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. Off the inbound. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. LeVert kicks to Irving. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got his 6th assist on the night.
Now, don't sleep on Kyrie Irving's perimeter game. Yes, he can get inside and score at will, but boy, you better check that jumper.
Here's Junior. Markkanen trying to break loose.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Outside Irving. Goes up on the high post. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Well, you love how Junior supports his team, sticks with the play the whole way, and finishes in transition.
Here's LeVert. He's got 5. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Here's Junior. Drops in the tray. Junior's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Levine passes to Junior, and here is Markkanen, guarded by Prince. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by Junior. Markkanen's got 12.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Prince kicks to Irving. Passes it to LeVert. 5 to shoot. Over Levine. And it's LeVert missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Junior. And it's sent back by Irving.
Boy, Kyrie Irving becoming a better and better defender over time. Nice block right there.
Some changes for Chicago. Satoransky's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Junior. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The 3 ball, and the 3 ball is good. Junior's got 39.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Pass to Irving. Now here's Crawford. He's covered closely.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
And it's Junior missing. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
come on. That is remarkable work from Kyrie. Ridiculously crafty at how he gets into the defense and draws the foul.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You can see how much the defense respects Junior on the interior. This is why he gets that foul called.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And he's kept this percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
And both free throws good for Junior. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Shot from 16. No good from Irving.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And he gets it to go. Crawford's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching. Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Poked away. And here we go. Junior heading to the hoop. And Junior throws it down.
Well, you love the fact that Junior gives you great energy game by game. This guy more than equipped to go coast to coast.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 2 points. That one goes. Irving's got 33 points.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
And here we go. Fast break. Crawford's got it. And he lays that one in.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Carter, the pass to Junior. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Well, Thaddeus Young being aggressive. You want him to put it on the defense and force the issue. Nice.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
The pass to Irving. Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Carter leading the charge. Took him no time at all on that one. White's got 5 now.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The offensive rebound, Allen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. The Bulls making a switch here. Porter's checked in.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
First free throw is good.
Well, think about Mr. Jared Allen. He was not the first family member to get picked in the NBA draft. Let's remember his dad taken by Dallas in the famous 1985 draft. His dad, however, would go on to have a playing career in Europe. All night. He just won't let up.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. It's his first trip to the line.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And it's the Bulls with the ball. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And it's Junior missing. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Irving for 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Junior. Another one goes. Incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Bulls out front, running away with this one. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. We've got White, Valentine out there with Young. Then it's Junior, and it's Gafford in at the center position. Here's Claxton. Pass to Johnson, and stolen by Junior. Floats it up for Young. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. You know, Doris, I've heard some experts say, you look at the 6-foul limit, the NBA is basically the only sports league that takes stars off the floor. Doris, what would you think if they just tacked on an extra free throw instead?
Kevin, I absolutely hate the idea. The best defensive teams at any level of basketball guard at a high level without fouling. There's the drama aspect of a player being in foul trouble, either at the start of the game or down the stretch. It has an impact on strategy. It's something that I'm a traditionalist on. I think the 6-foul rule should remain in the game.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
The first free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Claxton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Denzel Valentine. And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
You know, that's big-time concentration on that attempt. Young is not letting the defense alter his shot.
That free throw good from Young. Doris, as we've seen, NBA players are becoming more vocal on social issues. And some will say, keep politics out of sports. Should the NBA and should all sports leagues be worried about that backlash?
Kevin, one of the things I admire most about the NBA is its commitment to the causes it believes in. And whether we are talking about the mental health issues of some of their players or the current situation in the country, the NBA's commitment to supporting equality and social justice is admirable. What is controversial about equality and social justice for all? Nothing. I admire their commitment. They're on the right track.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Junior's got 53.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Passes it to Luau. Here's Claxton. Johnson with it.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Junior. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now here's Johnson. He's guarded closely. For the three. Valentine grabs the board.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards. You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Luau Cabarro kicks to Temple. Pass to Boykins. The dish to Johnson. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Chicago called for the foul.
Well, Tyler Johnson can get into the lane. He can find his way to the free throw line. This guy understands how to draw contact.
And he can't get the first one. And since last season, Doris, a lot of coaching changes. Why do you think so many?
Kevin, I think there's a lot of contributing factors. Some of it is ownership and front office changes. Whenever that happens, coaching changes are often the next shoe to drop.
Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Then for the Bulls, Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Young. Lamb comes in for Denzel Valentine. And Sederansky subbed in for White. Johnson attacking, and they pick up 2.
Well, you love the offensive talent, the ability to handle the basketball. Tyler Johnson with a strong drive and finish.
And there it is for him.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Outside Jordan. Back to Johnson. And it's blocked. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sederansky. Here's Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Luau, the pass to Claxton. Here's Temple. That's short off the rim. The Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Junior. Hits it again. Wow.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Here's Temple. Sederansky covering. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Offensive rebound, and Lamb slams it home.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or Katie in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah, and the shot is good from Johnson.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Junior, the pass to Hutchison. Good on the baseline, Jay. Hutchinson's got his first 2 points.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
Here's Johnson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Satoransky, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Johnson. The pass to Claxton. Here's Luwawu. For Chicago, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. And that one's good, Junior.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Here's Temple. Pass to Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jeremy Lamb.
And this is what Tyler Johnson gives you. This guy can score it, he can pass it, he can also get contact as he does here.
Second free throw, no good. Right now we're seeing more athletes willing to talk about mental challenges, be it depression or anxiety. And you know, Doris, the NBA is no exception. How encouraging do you find that?
Well, I think that whether NBA players or professional athletes in any sport, know it or not, they are looked to as examples, as role models. And so I think everybody wins in this situation, Kevin. The players, the fans themselves, many of whom are dealing with similar challenges. So, listen, life is not easy. Wherever you can get help, go and take it. I love this initiative from the NBA. Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Basket good.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Lamb passes to Junior. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And it's blocked by Jordan. Passes it to Luwawu. Back to Temple. Pass to Jordan. Back to Temple. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark. Chicago's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Wasted no time on that one.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here. We got nothing, folks. We got nothing.
Johnson outside. Here's Temple. Satoransky covering. Here's Claxton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And in last year's playoffs, we saw zone defense turn the tide in certain games. And Doris, we know when executed well, they can throw an offense completely out of rhythm.
Kevin, I'm going to go back a step further to the Toronto Raptors championship 2 years ago, where they throw a box and 1, a triangle and 2, and multiple zone looks that helps them win a championship. Look no further than Miami's deep run in last year's playoffs. Listen, that can change the whole rhythm of a game. It can force an offense to start second-guessing itself. When you can change the rhythm, the tempo, and mix looks and force a team to think and really operate under duress, it only helps you win ball games.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now the pass to Junior. The 3. The rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Johnson outside to the paint. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, terrific job by Tyler Johnson to do exactly what they want him to do, find his open teammates.
Pass to Hutchison. Now, here is Young. To the inside, Junior, and Jordan sends it back. And here we go, Brooklyn fast break. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
The Nets making a switch here. Boykin's checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Lamb's checked in. Here's Junior, and again for three.
And the threes just keep on coming. Another shot and another make.
He's starting to creep up that list now for most three-pointers in a game. We'll see if he can keep going. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Chicago on defense. Johnson down low. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Boykins.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Beyond the arc, and the Bulls another three.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Johnson attacking. Good defensive work there by Young. And here are the Bulls now. Junior from deep three-point territory. Kept alive. Takes the three. That shot, no good. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Temple. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Junior.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive.
Good, another from 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets.
Well, just attack the defense time and time again. Junior knows what constant pressure he can apply.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Picked him clean. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jeremy Lamb.
A crafty, versatile scorer. Tyler Johnson knows how to get himself to the foul line. I love it.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Johnson.
You love, guys, that Tyler Johnson continues to work hard to get better. His teammates love playing with him. And can we remember this is an undrafted player?
Connects again from distance.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands GA by himself for third place in most threes all time.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
The first free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. For 3, that's good.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.